Well, kind of two completely different teams from last year to this year. Last year we graduated one of the most winning class in program history. So this year it's more or less a reloading year more than a rebuilding year. Just like every year, it's part about building a program and getting better every year. Certainly some areas of improvement are definitely going to be within probably the midfield. I think we have a lot of guys returning who saw a lot of minutes for us last year, including James Reed, Matt Ranko, Cole Anderson, and then some really great freshmen and some really great sophomores, Mike Gay and Nick DeSegula, who will be sprinkled in there as well, and Mitch LaBianca. So I think probably our strength of our team would be in the middle of the field, which is our midfield, and that's kind of great for the way that we play. We're very run and gun, very up and down the field team, so we like to get after it, and like I said, that plays into our strength. Secondly, I'd say probably our attack. We returned Brendan Damm, who was an All-American last year, and preseason conference player of the year this year, and he'll be in there. We have Jack Felter returning as well, who is another starting attackman, and we have a really great freshman in Ryan Hubbard, who is looking to see some significant playing time down there, and Austin Bells, who is also a sophomore, who did a great job for us last year when Timmy Lawrence got hurt, stepped in a few times, and he's really developed over the summer into a great player this year. So I expect all four of those guys to see some minutes. Certainly, we're lucky to have one of the best indoor facilities in the conference, which is nice and big.
One advantage is hand-eye coordination, a little tighter quarters, so you got to get your hands a little better and be able to see the ball coming at you a little quicker than usually does outside.
You're warm. It's not -20 out in the gym. And then, it is big, so you can get some stuff done, individually, shooting, passing, all that. But disadvantages, it's not a turf field. Playing out there just makes a huge difference, getting used to the cold and everything.
Obviously being outdoor, there's nothing really better than being out in the field, and we got a brand new turf field this year, a brand new scoreboard and everything. And so obviously we're pretty blessed with some great facilities here. Obviously where we are in the North Country, and we're a real unique area of New York State, where in terms of, there's a ton of stuff to do here in terms of snowboarding and skiing and being on Lake Champlain, but you also kind of deal with the bad weather.
And I try to get outside as much and run outside and get my lungs used to the cold weather up here, because it's colder here than there's Long Island. So,
our guys, come here and they're tough, and we go outside and battle the elements when we're allowed to. We have probably one of the best incoming freshman classes that we had here in a long time. I talked about Ryan Hubbard, who's a two-time All-County kid from Riverhead, who's just been awesome for us in the fall. I think he had like 5 or 6 points against McGill in our fall ball scrimmage. Andrew Sofronio, who's one of our long stick middies, and when you lose guys like Timmy Lawrence and Charlie DeLay, who were both All-Americans last year, and probably two of the best players in our program history, you look to guys to fill those roles, and we're lucky enough to have 2 freshmen to come in and step in, and really, it's no slight against Timmy or Charlie, but when you have guys who come in and you're not really missing that much with these kids coming in. I mean, Andrew is one of the most talented players that I ever recruited in terms of athletic ability, speed. He's splitting time with 3 guys in the fall and had 2 or 3 goals. So as a long stick midi, he's just as dynamic as they come. Other than that, we have some great sophomores this year, and one of the best things about freshmen is they eventually become sophomores. And last year we had a really senior-heavy class, and so we only had, I think, 1 freshman who saw time for us, and those guys got a year to develop. And talk about guys like Nick DeSegula, Mike Gay, and Joey Duckham, Adam Kaufman. All those guys will probably see significant minutes for us. So we're really looking at more of a younger team this year, and it's exciting. This is these last 2 or 3 classes have really been built on the work that the older guys have done in terms of getting national recognition, making it to back-to-back conference championship appearances, and kids want to come and play for a winning program, and that's what Plattsburgh has become. We've become a national recognized, nationally competitive program. I think every year we come out with the same goal, and that's to win a conference championship and make the NCAAs.
We have a really tough schedule this year, tougher than ever really had.
You know, our schedule is, you know, increases every single year. You know, this year we have 3 teams from the NESCAC, Middlebury, Bowdoin, and Conn College on it, and 3 teams from Liberty League, Clarkson, St. Lawrence, and RPI. Typically all, you know, 6 of those teams are ranked within the top 20 on any given year.
I think the major ones are highlights Cortland and St. Lawrence, because we haven't beat Cortland yet, and this year hopefully the first time we can.
You highlight every game. You can't, with the schedule we play this year, you can take any team lightly, but I would say probably St. Lawrence, just because, you know, they're a fellow North Country team. They're 2 hours down the road. Last year we beat them for the first time in program history, so try to show them this year that that wasn't a fluke.
And, you know, we play to win a conference championship. We also, you know, play to make an NCAA bid in case we don't win a conference championship. And like I said, our schedule gets tougher and tougher every year. And, you know, we want to play the most competitive teams in Division III. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why a lot of kids come here, is because they want to play the most competitive lacrosse, college lacrosse possible.